Yo, my name is Nemo. I'm in 11th grade. You're watching TMA.
Hey Titans, I know spring break is approaching and you all probably don't want to be here. Like, well, but it's okay. That's what I'm here for, to bring joy and positivity to all fellow Titans on this lovely Wednesday morning.
Can we just start with the announcements, bro?
We haven't even started the intro. Hey Titans, today is Wednesday, March 29th. I'm Myren.
I'm Will. And you're watching TMA. Now, on to the announcement.
Wait, why are you so pressed to be done with the show? What do you have planned for spring break?
Plans? Myren, people still plan things nowadays?
I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you plan things anymore?
Because back in my day, the glory days, we just went out and explored the beautiful world for what it is. Outside these school walls. Without a single thought or planned in mind.
Sophomores.
Now finally, on with the announcements. If you think your mental health matters, stop by the Mental Health Matters meeting this Thursday to help spread awareness within the Titan community.
Are you on the hunt for a job? Well, then look no further, because Keep It 360 is now hiring peer advocates at $12 an hour. Advocates are expected to commit 6 to 8 hours per week. They will get training to prepare for presentations, attend weekly meetings, create social media content, collaborate with city agencies and student organizations, and get involved in local prevention programs. To apply, visit the link in the description down below, and for more information, contact Ms. Parks in the email down below.
The Labyrinth magazine is still open for submissions for the spring issue. Send in any creative work you have to the email down below before April 11th. And for any more information, check out their website and their Instagram listed below in the description.
Don't forget, Titans, you can still submit your logo for the School Nutrition Logo Design Contest. Who knows, your design might end up on the 23 to 24 school year menu calendar. All submissions are due this Friday, March 31st.
For Titan Today's Sports, there will be a girls lacrosse game at Robinson with JV at 6 and varsity at 7:30. The boys lacrosse game versus Robinson will be here at home with JV at 5:45 and varsity at 7:15.
There will also be an outdoor track meet at Fairfax versus Lake Braddock. The girls' tennis game will play against Lake Braddock on the ACHS courts at 4 p.m., and the boys will be playing at 4 p.m. at Lake Braddock.
I hope you guys are wearing green, because today's Go Green Day, trying to support some Spirit Week. But if you didn't wear green today to show love for Mother Earth, don't fret, because tomorrow you can show out with your thrifted or throwback outfit.
And speaking of spirit, TMA would like to wrap up Women's History Month by continuing our mini-series of groundbreaking female directors. This time we have advanced TV and media student Marley Hughes to inform us on Chloe Zhao.
Chloe Zhao, director, producer, writer, award winner, woman. In continuation with TMA's segment Women Directors in Film, this episode is focused on filmmaker Chloe Zhao. From Beijing, China, Zhao had begun her interest in the art of filmmaking at a very young age. Specifically, she had a passion for reflecting the stories of the American West on the big screen. One of her earliest influences came from director Wong Kar-wai's 1977 romance Happy Together, along with the widely known director Spike Lee, her film professor at NYU. Zhao's most known work about the American West are productions like Nomadland and Songs My Brothers Taught Me. Songs My Brothers Taught Me had its premiere at festivals in 2015. The film went on to be nominated for the Camera d'Or Award for First Feature Film and Best First Feature at the 31st Independent Spirit Awards. With these achievements, Zhao gained recognition for her work and set her up for future success. specifically with her Oscar wins for Nomadland. She won Best Director and Picture, making her the first woman of color to win the prize of Best Director and the second woman to win the award, alongside Jan Campion and Catherine Bigelow.
And the Oscar goes to Chloe Zhao, Nomadland. 축하합니다.
Her most recent work was her entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe Eternals. This work makes her the first Asian woman director of the MCU. Received by critics as a beautifully shot movie with its cinematography and a love letter to superheroes, Eternals proves that no matter who you are, there's a hero for you to relate to and connect to. Zhao is a perfect example of the mixing of two cultures, her Asian background and her interest in the American West. With her strong conviction for being a powerful woman director, she's one upcoming film director to watch out for.
And if you have not already, we suggest you find time to watch one of her great works, Nomadland. We may not be Gryphon Magnus, but this film is a definite must-see for everyone. Thanks again, Marley.
Now that you mentioned Gryphon, it reminds me, we're finally back with another episode of Griffin's Film Fest.
Hello Titans, it's me, Gryphon Magnus. I watch a lot of movies.
And I'm Ellie, and sometimes I accompany Gryphon on his movie escapades. Shout out to Eliza Gwynn for coming with us. This is Gryphon's film Guest.
Back in January, we saw Babylon from the director of La La Land and Whiplash, and I, for one, feel pretty torn. It had two, arguably three, of the best sequences of the year, and honestly, the decade. But as the runtime just kept going on and on, I just kind of resented it more and more. It tries to have this big thesis about the beauty and horrors of cinema, but I don't think that thesis was actually retained throughout. So it just kind of hits you like a train at the end.
I definitely left the theater with mixed feelings, but the more I've had time to reflect, the more I can appreciate it. Chazelle's use of color creates a pure atmosphere for the themes presented. While I've never been a big fan of love letters to Hollywood, I have great respect for the score's cinematic extravagance. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars.
It's a hard one for sure. I'm giving it 3 stars for now, but I think it'll rise upon rewatch. We also saw Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It was such a blast. Some of the best beautiful animation I've seen in a long time. And while the story feels very simple, it was just made with such obvious joy and love. A high 4 stars for me.
I really enjoyed this one. Movies like this prove that kids' movies don't have to be lazy. They can be fun and engaging and creative. The story might be simple, but it explores themes of mental health and dealing with stress. Overall, I give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Finally, we saw Infinity Pool, and I was blown away by the eeriness and creativity of it all. The concept of creating a clone of yourself to atone for your sins is not exactly an original one, but how it escalates is just spectacular. 4.5 out of 5. This deserves your attention.
Mia Goth and Alexander Skarsgård's performance, coupled with the terrifying score, make for one wild ride. This film is such an interesting, scary take on the uber wealthy. A solid 4.5 out of 5 stars for me.
Well, that's all we've watched in the last little while. I'm Gryphon Magnus.
And I'm Ellie Liebfried. This is Gryphon's film Guest.
Thanks for that, Gryphon. Really informative. But with that, we're finally done.
Not so fast. Let's take some time to appreciate these chairs. Our next show is our last. Don't you want to make every moment count?
I've kind of rather just see the new host, take over already. These chairs are comfy and all, but it's time for a change.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna miss hosting with you.
Is that sarcasm I'm picking up here? Look, Myren, it's been a good run and all, but I'm just ready for what we have in store for our last episode. It's gonna be something big.
See, that's the energy that I like to see.
Yeah. Well, until then, Titans, we'll see ya.